What's up, guys? Coming to you today, True Boxing. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So, today, opinion piece, more boxing news. This is on Deontay Wilder getting $7 million to step aside. He actually won in court. He's getting paid $7 million to step aside to allow Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua fight. He should be in line for the winner, but there's a lot of questions there about this one. Is it just for the WBC belt? Is that it? That might be the scenario. So some people were saying, well, he doesn't have to fight Andy Ruiz now. I'm not going to hold my breath and say that right now. I'm going to tell you why. So Wilder, I like Wilder. I do. I like his style. I like how aggressive he is. I like his opponent selection. Wilder is in line, and if Fury and Joshua, if it's a 2-fight deal, Wilder might have to wait around for a while. So I think the likelihood of Wilder and Ruiz goes up. And the reason I say that is, if Wilder's stepping aside, he might look at this fight coming up between Povetkin and Dillian White as, hey, I can fight that guy next. And then maybe me and Andy Ruiz fight by the end of the year. Because Andy Ruiz, they're going to have to wait. So they're going to have to wait to get in line for Fury and Joshua. If Fury and Joshua fight twice, say they fight in June and July, and then they fight again at the end of the year, like December. The winner of that feud, those 2 fights, they might not fight again until June of next year, 2022. So do you really think Wilder is going to wait around, for the winner of that? No. And if it's just for the WBC title, then after the winner of the first fight declares themselves undisputed, I think they'll be happy with just holding on to 1 or 2 belts. Because you got Alexander Usyk is in line to fight for the WBO title, and he's likely going to fight Joe Joyce next for the interim belt, and then the winner gets upgraded to full champ. The winner of that fight is going to fight each other, Joshua and Fury. They're not going to fight Usyk. They're not going to fight Wilder if they have a 2-fight deal for worth like $100 million each. It's just, I think the fact that Wilder could come back, say the winner of Fury Povetkin, or Wilder, White and Povetkin 2. Say they fight Wilder in like July or August, right? I think Wilder's going to lay out either one of them, and probably quick. And then you got Andy Ruiz sitting there waiting around. Maybe they get on the same card, and then they do business by the end of the year, early next year, 2022. And it would be for the WBC title if Fury and the winner of Fury Joshua doesn't fight Wilder next, which they wouldn't, because they'd be fighting each other in a rematch. So I think that green belt's probably going to go back to Wilder, and then we're going to see, a major fight right there. And I still think the chances of Wilder Ruiz is good. So I don't think the news of that really hurt the situation between Fury and Joshua. It actually just paid Wilder, is all it did. He's getting paid $7 million to sit and wait for the potential winner of that fight, but he's probably not going to get the winner of that fight until unless he wants to wait around until next year. So, that's a scenario I think that's going to happen. It really didn't bug me hearing that news, because I don't think Wilder's going to throw a monkey wrench into a rematch happening between Fury and Joshua. I think Fury and Joshua will hold on to 2 belts, happily hold on to 2 belts, and just try to gobble up the other ones again, if they're even going to keep going. Joshua probably will. So he'll probably try to become a 2-time undisputed champ if he comes out the victor of the 2 fights. Or they might try to fight a 3rd time and give up 3 of the belts and just fight for 1 of them. I don't really think after the first fight and declaring themselves undisputed, I don't really think they care about holding on to all the belts and this whole situation with Wilder. Unless one of them's going to get sued badly and they have to fight Wilder, which I don't think that's going to happen, then I think what we're going to see is just Wilder probably going to end up fighting White or Povetkin and then fight Andy Ruiz. So keep yourself paying attention. Should be an interesting scenario. But I really think the potential of Wilder and Andy Ruiz is still very there and very likely. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, that's it. True Boxing. You've been hit with